If you are what you eat, why aren't we at the bare minimum eating humans? I know they're stupid and retarded and trash and disgusting. Uh, and it might actually be dogs. If you eat dogs, a person who eats dogs their whole life and a person who eats humans their whole life, person who eats dogs might fucking end up being definitely be a better person. I think we can all agree. Person who eats cats their whole life end up being real fucking just like a ruler of the world. But supposedly, if you would eat humans, then you become smart. Okay, but the reality is, I've ingested so much shit on this planet, I become it. Like I ingest shit, and then it alters my body permanently. All these drugs they're selling you and pushing you, and I think everything here, like there's this little saying humans say, and they don't understand the weight of their words. One of them is um, a lot of this shit that's taken and said and not taken at face value is face value, and then a lot of the shit that's taken and said and taken at face value ain't really. One of those things is you are what you eat. So it's like I ingest certain chemicals in my body, or I mean, chemicals are just rocks and dirt, sand, and shit, different mixtures of it. And then my body has changed from taking some of the shit permanently. I've faced like permanent changes from taking some shit, some vitamins, some other stuff. I mean, it's all vitamins. It's all vitamins, right? So I've taken like 10 million subs, 10,000. Keep it real. I don't like to overshoot and sound like I'm hyping shit up, making it sound cool for fun. So I've taken like 10,000 things in my body, and I noticed some of them I take it in, and my body like changes with it. Like some shit I took, and when I stopped taking it, my body no longer could do that anymore without it. Like I'm here like 6 years later, and I'm like, damn, bro, I took that vitamin, and my body's never been producing that, or however it made that appear before. And then I took these other drugs, or pills, medications, vitamins, and then for like months now, maybe half a year, to be honest, it's been like 5 years. I thought it was yesterday, which is great, right? We'll get this shit over with fast as we can. Fucking and my body's still like acting like I was taking that shit 6 years ago. But the shit I bought at the store off the average shelf, I mean, they both came from the store on the shelf. Fucking, I took, and then a month later I noticed without that, I never have that again. Like, it's to support healthy and strong growth. Well, once I stopped taking it, um, I never had that before. Like biotin, I'm thinking of biotin, but there's a lot of shit. So biotin supports healthy nails and hair growth, right? And I could notice ridges in my nails when I took it, but my nails were already strong. And when I stopped taking it, my nails became weak forever. And then I took some other shit that was like a testosterone something else supplement. But I was like, oh shit, that's got all that testosterone shit in it. But it had something else in it. And then my body was acting really, it was like pumping blood like through my body for like, I don't know if it's quit. If it has quit, it's been like 8 months since I took it. That it affected me up until 2 weeks ago. It might be 2 weeks ago it quit, but I don't know. We still have my nails. I don't know. That's kind of strong now, but it took a long time. I haven't been taking it. It still doesn't sound as strong as it used to and shit. Fucking. So anyway, so you are what you eat, right? and they say they say lots of shit, but they run their mouths. That's the biggest thing is they run their mouths. They say they eat human babies and all this shit, and like weightlifters will go to uh, athletes, Olympians, NBA players will go to South America to get stem cells injected into them, and they recycle babies in a baby crusher to extract those or something. And they say that shit works. But there's the group over here who hates, who is enslaving the planet, who wants to keep everyone down on washing the floor, scrubbing the toilet level, so they can enjoy their lives with a clean toilet and a clean floor. So they ban shit like that, and, stem cell research stuff. You don't know. I think if you're 30 or under, you don't know. But like 40 and over, remembers like, oh, stem cell research is the devil and shit. And everything's a devil if they want to profit off of it. Nothing is the devil except for the good people. And, Trump's great. He's bombing Iran. Trump's great. He's bombing Iran's the devil. Anyone who hates Trump is the devil. It's reversing language. It's just a crackhead being like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's the opposite of that. Literally, if you read the book, that literally where it's a ritual. It's a Bible ritual called scapegoat. So it makes you wonder when those people talk about don't eat humans, and they tell you, oh, that evil rich people who own everything and live fancy lives eat babies and get injected with baby's blood. Don't do it. They're the ones doing it. Like the ones telling you not to do it are the brothers and the sisters of the ones doing it. Alex Jones is the New World Order. He says he's releasing his karma and shit. I mean, it's a bunch of low IQ weaklings who they have very high intelligence when it comes to manipulation and just saying no, toddlers. They're a very well-developed toddler. No. The Bible isn't in North America because it killed everyone enslaved you. And it's not in the northeast corner of the map because it killed and enslaved everyone. It's not in Australia because it did. It's not in Africa because it did that. And not everywhere else because it did that. No. We're not the Satan. We're not the atheists. We're not the Muslim. Oh, no, that is the Bible worshippers because, well, we're not going to talk about it, but the only possible reason because you have a very low IQ, lower than that, of a Chihuahua. Or a gerbil. So it makes me question, all humans do, all it does is make you question. They tell you some shit, and it's like, shut the fuck up, stop talking to me. But they're rapists, pedophile, homosexual losers. So they don't shut the fuck up and stop talking to you. And so you have to spend this entire time extracting knowledge from the few words that are available to them to say and the patterns they make and shit. It's like a gerbil. I studied my gerbils back in the day. I studied my cat, my dog. I didn't mean to, but it's like, they're so simple. You got it figured out and shit at the end of the day, right? Fucking very simple shit. And it makes me wonder, okay, so look at America. They eat cows, and they are the seraphim of the planet. There are some fat-ass, lazy, obese motherfuckers and dumb as shit. And what is a cow? It's a fat ass, lazy, obese, dumb as shit motherfucker. It doesn't have the brain power of a gerbil. A gerbil's at least going around. That's some ultra high brain power compared to a cow. And so maybe that way, because they eat cows. The other shit they eat is oil. Like they eat plants. Plants are even dumber than cows. There's like potato chips and french fries. No nutritional value. A potato is just a piece of dirt. It grows in the dirt. It's a dirt. It's a piece of dirt. It's like sand or a rock. And it just grows. There's nothing there. Fucking. And then, but I ingest this shit and I realize, like, man. And then you watch the humans and you listen to them and you realize everything they say is a lie. So they're telling you don't eat humans, don't eat babies and shit. And eat plants instead. But they're also, for some reason, they also tell you the opposite, that you are what you eat. And it's like, well, I definitely don't want to be a human, but I really don't want to be a cow or a plant. I mean, do I? I guess it's time to start eating cats and shit. They're really against that. That's like the supreme race on the planet or something. America is just like, we're gonna kill everyone who eats cats. It's like, wow. They're smarter than you, so you didn't figure that out, and they can't speak your language, so they didn't tell you that. But it makes me wonder if, I mean, everything they say is a lie, right? There's a giant bunny, there's a flying reindeer, there's 6,000 invisible gods, and there's not them being trash all in it together. And not only that, is something, they got all these scare tactics. The Wendigo, if you eat humans, you go psycho. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, of course, if you are what you eat, you're going to go crazy and become mentally retarded if you eat a human, because that's what they are. But imagine how useless a plant is. You're going to become a plant? You're going to become a cow? What a piece of shit. We used to just go around beating fucking cows because they're so fucking stupid. They don't deserve to live. And it's just the way, but they're so stupid, they don't even know they're getting beat or shot. Shot! We didn't beat them, we shot them. They're fucking, at least a human is a superior product. It's like, oh, I got shot, something's wrong with me and shit. So if you are what you eat, and you really are, because this human filth, American trash, forces you on all these sorts of drugs they sell and shit, and I've got to experience them all and what it does, then we should be eating them and getting rid of the trash. At the same time, the trash will provide its first ever value to Earth.